Welcome back to the Mastering the Sales Funnel series. If you haven't yet watched everything else before in the series, this isn't going to make much sense, so make sure you click below in the description and start from the beginning of the series. However, if you have watched the previous videos, or video because this is only the second one, then you're in the right place. Previous video focused on traffic, so before we even talk about the sales funnel, what it is, how it performs, all that good stuff, we need to actually get people to it. And many people just focus on the page that you're presenting them, or the overall presentation. The page has to be designed in such a way to get people to give you their contact details so they can enter into your sales funnel. But the truth is, you gotta have a good offer. I ain't just gonna walk up to a page and go, oh, this page is beautiful. I'm gonna give this page my email address. Because it doesn't work like that. People need a reason to give over their email address, or especially their phone number. So think of it like a trade, right? They're trading you something, so in essence, you have to trade them something that is worth their email address or phone number. And more often than not, that this is probably the first time this person has heard from your business. So you wanna make a good first impression, you wanna dress up a little bit, you wanna knock them over the head with value with whatever you're giving them, right? Right. So today we're going to focus on the offer, how to get people into your funnel and be happy that they did it. Now, the essence of an offer or an opening into a sales funnel is something that is inherently free, right? It doesn't cost anything. So there's two ways to position it. You can either position it as a trade, or you can position it as something that's completely free. So let me talk about the pros and cons of each. Number one, as a trade. So you can position it in such a way as, hey, all you have to do is enter your email address or your phone number, and in return, I'm going to send you great XYZ offer. This is a good way to position it because you're not attracting the people that I like to call the tire kickers. Usually with some sort of trade, you're insinuating that what you're giving them is worth something. So the people that are naturally going to be drawn to that are people who are going to be willing to spend money for something that they want. The downside is you're probably not going to get as many opt-ins with this because it's something that is positioned as more of a trade, something that they have to actually give something to get something, especially with cold traffic or people who have never necessarily heard of you before. You're not going to get as many initial entries into the funnel as you would with the second option that we're going to talk about. On the flip side, the quality of these leads is generally better, so you can usually get to the sale a little bit quicker than the second method. Number two, positioning it as everything is free. This is what a lot of people do when they're constructing funnels. They say something to the effect of, hey, we're going to give you something for completely free. All you have to do is give us your email address so we have somewhere to send it to. This is going to attract people of all types because it's a no-risk offer. I mean, who doesn't like something for free? Problem with this is you're establishing out of the gate that you just love to give out free stuff, which is great and all, but when you're a business and you need to put food on the table, and you turn around and you're like, hey, I'd like to offer you this, but it's gonna cost you X, they're like, whoa. But the upside is you can get a lot more volume of opt-ins through this method, meaning a lot more people are going to be more than willing to take that offer, which if you know what you're doing in your back end, EI the sales funnel, you can convert more of those into paying customers than maybe the first route. Keep in mind this will take a longer amount of time and it's going to require some more work in your back end to get there. So which do I prefer? Well, you're not going to like the answer, but it's going to be depending on the industry and the type of funnel that I'm creating. So how do you find out which one's going to work best depending on your scenario? Well, you test it. We have the wonderful option nowadays to split test, meaning we can test one against the other. And rather than seeing how much more opt-ins, because we're probably going to see more opt-ins in the free, no-risk offer type of one, we're going to measure long-term. We're going to see how many sales it generates. If option A generates more sales than option B, then option A is our winner, and vice versa. So now that we have our structure, let's talk about the offer itself. The most popular physical deliveries of your free offer are video series, webinars, or PDF reports. The way I think about constructing an offer whenever I'm constructing it or telling someone else to construct it is to use this one line. You want the customers to think, wow, this is the most incredible amount of results that I got in the shortest amount of time possible. If this is what they can do for me for free, I can't imagine what they could do for me if I paid them money. Now, obviously, not everyone's gonna have that exact thought, but the premise is give someone the best amount of results in the shortest amount of time possible. Oftentimes, selling a product or service at the end of your funnel means you can take a little piece of that, put that as your lead-in offer, and Generally, I recommend taking some of the best pieces of that and using those as your free lead-in offers because those are going to hook people in the best. Now, obviously, you can't give away something too valuable, but I generally recommend for the email address or the phone number or whatever contact details that you are receiving from them, you give them something that you deem about 10 times the amount of value to them. So that's going to vary depending on your business and your personal opinions, but generally on a lead-in offer, something that's about 10 times the amount of value of that specific email address is a good rule of thumb. Think of a good lead-in offer like a movie trailer, right? They pack the best scenes, the 2 minutes, just the most riveting, bam, 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 in your face, and it's just awesome, and then you're just like, oh my god, I gotta see that movie. That's what we want people to think when they're coming into the sales funnel. They want to go, oh my god, I gotta get that product, it's amazing. In the next video, we're gonna be talking about the initial opt-in page, meaning how to construct a page that's gonna get people to opt in, talking about the different options and stuff you're gonna have there. And then we're finally gonna get into the sales funnel. I don't know why I did that. And if you want to see more cool funnel and automation examples, make sure you check out our marketing automation demo at cgmarketingautomation.com/demo. I don't know why I said it like that. It's a live interactive demo that's going to show you in real time some of the crazy things you can do with marketing automation. So if you're a business that likes to save time and make money and have systems do it all automatically for you, I recommend that you check that out. That's all for this video. Take care and see you guys soon.